Hello everybody and welcome back to Europa, where right now we are mostly in a chill phase. Not because of aggressive expansion, although that is a bit of a thing, but we're mostly in the chill phase because we want very badly to get enough diplomatic power to grab ourselves explorers and conquistadors and then colonists. That is going to be enormous for us, and we need to do that ASAP. Now, declaring wars doesn't cost anything. Peace deals cost diplomatic power, and coring territory costs admin power. We're not really interested in spending either of those right now. So, right now, we are just banking up money, banking up power, and we are just going to be doing a little bit of investment for a little while. So, first off, hello. What are these new coastal buildings? Coastal defense. Fascinating. Fascinating indeed. We can also check in on our estates. We can't do that for a little bit yet. There's some Polish separatists in Lapland. Can we even get there? I don't think we can. There's no way to get there. We could hire mercs. Which, this is very different. That costs a lot. What are their demands? Independence for Poland. That is unacceptable. Okay. So, we're going to have to take out a loan here. Which is fine. We can repay that. And now we're going to look for a merc company. Origin local. The Finnish company can be recruited here. Okay. So, we are looking to hire the Finnish company then. These guys. It will make us go over our country's force limit. Yes, that's acceptable. So they'll arrive in a little bit. This is drastically different. $60,000 troops. That's really insane, actually. Unfortunately, their morale is 0. These guys are currently marching, right? No, they're not. We're going to let their morale regen with 1 month tick, and then we're going to go in. Shouldn't need more than that, considering we outnumber them almost 10 to 1, and we have a solid leader here. So these mercenary companies work a lot more like in Crusader Kings than how mercenaries used to work in Europa. That's good. I like it. I think that that's an upgrade. Okay, so there's that done. Now we cannot split or merge mercenary companies with other units. Fair enough. I was hoping we could put down a significant portion of it, but nope. Gonna have to let the whole thing go 1 more month tick, and now we'll disband it. They'll not be available to hire until they've recovered their manpower, which will be in just a few months. Okay. And that does give us quite a lot of money right now. Now, how much do we need to repay our loans? 3461. I think for right now, we're going to cut our army maintenance. Since we're not planning on going to war for a little bit. And then I think we're just going to put this money towards infrastructure. We're going to put all of these in. And again, this looks like this is a bad investment. But eventually, this investment will very much pay off. We're playing the long game on that one. Okay. So we do need to pay back this bank loan soon enough, and we're probably going to save up for that at this point. I just wanted to get all these churches started. When can we switch over to dip focus? As a follow-up, do we want to switch to dip focus? We're currently 9 years ahead of time in admin tech. We are, of course, a little bit behind time in mill tech right now. That'll be fixed, though. We've got some French separatist, Tripolitanian. We can move these guys up this direction. Just get them preemptively moving up this way. Then Moravian. Okay. So those are our subjects rebels. But France is on the job. What is France's opinion of us right now? Reasonable. Okay. We could designate them a march. And since we're not going to be able to annex them for a ridiculous length of time, that may not be the worst idea. Yeah, I think we make France a march. Excellent. That will, of course, increase their opinion of us. We cannot annex them while they're a march. But that's okay. This is more of a long-term thing. It'll just make France a lot more powerful, which is good for us, because we'll be able to utilize them up in this region. Okay, so there's more French separatists. We will head over here, and for the time being, we will turn our army maintenance back up for a moment. And that does make our treasury go negative, but that's because we are reinforcing, and that won't last. We'll pop our leader over here, which is, of course, our ruler. And then we'll wait for another month tick. We will currently arrive on 8 May. It's very fast. They're not doing anything right now. We'll wait until we get one more month tick on the way. There we go. And in we go. This rebellion is being put down by France. Perfect. And this one will be put down by us. Fantastic. And then these guys can just chill in Valois, honestly. That'll be fine. Excellent. And now we can turn our army maintenance back down. I don't want it all the way down, but most of the way down. There we go. Let's check in on our tech here. We're currently 8 years ahead of time in our admin tech and our dip tech. That is ideal. We do want to be ahead of time, but we don't want to purchase a new tech ahead of time. So we want to be able to put excess power into exploration ideas and eventually expansion ideas and quantity ideas, and after that we'll see what we need. It may or may not become a thing for a while. We do have quite a spy network in Byzantium right now. It's fine. Not too concerned about it. We're not going to be fighting, I think, this episode for sure. I'm really trying to save up admin power and dip power currently. So that'll be fine. It would currently cost us 1,100, which we can't even store that much right now, so there's no point in saving up for these techs currently. France is no longer rebellious. They're now friendly, which means that they would help us. So designating them a march was very worthwhile, I think. What is the actual power of France? I have to wonder. Let's check the ledger here. Country, and actually I don't want to be paused while we're doing this. Not country, military, armies, sort by name, and I know you're here somewhere. Hello, France. You have a force limit of 20. That's kind of cute. Okay, we just had a revolt pop over here. That is fine. We'll come over, crush it. We'll put in our leader. We will have our army maintenance at max for now. And we should get at least one more month tick here. Yeah, we're going to get 1 month tick. We're going to arrive on 13 April. Is this sufficient? We're going to miss this getting capped anyway. I think we wait for the month tick. So on the 1st of June, or rather May, I don't know why I said June. In we go. That should be sufficient morale, I hope. Not if we keep rolling like this. Oh, there's a good roll. That's a bad roll. We're going to lose the missionary strength rather than losing 25 admin power right now. Terrible roll. Decent roll. Okay. We're fine. So, I'm going to drop the army maintenance back down. Not quite to minimum, but close. So one thing I am noticing with these changes is that getting a military leader is quite a lot more difficult now. Are they just passing through? Yes. They're pretender rebels. We don't want to deal with those. So yeah, getting a military leader is quite a lot more difficult now if you're trying to have your military power be utilized effectively. Which is intriguing, to be sure. Royal marriage offer from France? Yes, I accept that. Alania declared war on Kazan. Have fun with that. So we should be getting our Miltech here pretty soon. 625. Okay. We expect to have enough power to do it August 1461. So still another 2 years until we get that. That said, we've just about got our very, very first guy here. I just thought of something. We have quite a few places we can colonize over here. We wouldn't get a colonist until another 400 dip power, which at the current rate would be, what, like 50 months? We're 7 years ahead of time? Okay, it's fine. What I was thinking about doing was dropping exploration ideas. We haven't put anything into it. So dropping it wouldn't cost us anything, and that would allow us to grab expansion ideas. We have enough admin power to be able to immediately grab colonists. But I think this is fine. So we are going to construct ourselves, and I probably should have started this a little bit earlier, but we're going to construct ourselves 3 units of light ship over here. And we're going to grab Quest for the New World. There we go. And we will just start our exploration soon enough. Okay, so that's just going to go down. We'll pull back our diplomat. I'm not too concerned about the spy network in the Byzantines right now. I'm much more concerned about getting our colonial ventures online as of right now. So this is going to be a little while, 15 November 1460, so a couple more months. I can deal with this. Paying for fort maintenance on this guy. Oh, you can't unmaintain your capital fort anymore. Fascinating. I wonder why they made that change. This is a skill 3 natural scientist following the Shia faith. We're going to just take the money. We need to pay off that loan after all. How much would it cost us? I don't want to debase our currency. 2% corruption. Yeah, it's still not a good idea. So it would cost us 37.1456 currently. Of course, that is going down because we are paying off the interest. So that's fine. So how far away are we from Admin Tech 6 currently? April 1464, so we're 4 years. We're still ahead of time, so we would probably bank this. That said, we can't bank much more than is there. In 4 years, it will be reduced by 40%, though. So that'll be a pretty big gain. I think that's fine. Still about 120 days off for these ships being built, and then we're going to begin our exploration, which is ideal. Orthodox Zealots have risen up over here, and we're going to have to send these troops after them. It's quite a ways away. Are these guys just passing through again? Yes, they are. Acceptable. There are some more separatists that are thinking about rising up, but overall, yeah, they're trying to convert it back. Did they succeed? They did. Okay. Well, we will start converting this province. I would very much like to... where is our decisions? I would very much like to found the Act of Uniformity here. Well, 10% institution embracement cost. How are we doing on institutions anyway? That's a big ol' yikes. We do not see any Renaissance currently. Lose 10 admin power and 90 ducats for a prestige? I'll pass on that. We'll lose the 5 prestige. Okay. So we need to bump up our army maintenance for the moment. We need to group these light ships together. These guys are still just passing through over here. It's fine. And these troops are marching their way northward to kill these Orthodox Zealots. Okay, these guys can now be grouped up. And we want to recruit in an explorer, which will cost us 49 dip power, which does hurt. But we are then going to have him start exploring the Baltic Sea coast for now. He is going to go quite a ways around. Actually, we're going to tell him to stop that. Cancel that mission. Come back to port. Baltic Sea is too far away. How about the Eastern Indian Ocean? Or actually the West African Sea. No, the West would be on the other side. The Eastern Indian Ocean would be... No. The Western Indian Ocean is the one that we want. There we go. Excellent. Okay, so these guys are on their way through. We will drop off 1 unit here to siege this back, and these guys will go kill these rebels. Excellent. We don't really care about that. They're not doing anything. Okay, there we go. We've successfully put down this rebellion. And we will just convert this right on back. Excellent. What's the force limit here? 17 is the supply limit. That's fine. So here we are in the Age of Discovery. Once we can, we definitely want to grab higher developed colonies. Okay, Western Indian Ocean has been charted. So let's go ahead and do the Eastern Indian Ocean now. Fantastic. And we're just going to slowly explore all of the things that we can. In the meantime, of course, we are working towards this next Renaissance thought, as well as getting ourselves colonial ventures. Now, I am going to switch over to dip power briefly, because I'm slightly concerned that we're going to be overcapping our admin power, and we can definitely spend our dip power. We are about to get Military Tech 5. Excellent. Arganos Mamo just finished his exploration. So we will have him go explore the West African, I think, is his next mission. So what is he up to over here? Yeah, he's heading out. Fantastic. We can grab ourselves that Miltech. There we go. And what can we get? West African Warrior. Sounds good. Now we could recruit conquistadors and start exploring the inland areas here. We're not going to do that just yet. There's plenty of colonization opportunities for us that we can already see. So that's fine. But we are just charting this coast for right now. And that'll be absolutely fine. Our admin power is coming up nicely. This is currently saying September 1464, which I think is... Actually, now it's February 1464 because we just had a year tick and this went down to 40% ahead. So this is ideal. This is the pace that we want to be at for our tech. It's going to get a little bit more difficult since the Renaissance Institution didn't spawn here. I think the game might have just crashed again. Well, we're only 1 month into this year. We just had an autosave in January, and it is pretty much time to put a cut in here. I don't know why the game is crashing all of a sudden, though. But yeah, this definitely crashed. This is a different crash, though, because last time the music kept playing, but this time it just stopped. Game is not responding currently. Oh! Yep, there's that crash. The music came back, but it full-on crashed. Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and put a cut in here, and we're going to come back at the autosave in January. It's just 1 month back, and nothing really happened in that month, so it's fine. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and I will see you all next time.